And I'm going to go right into it. So actually, just a little bit about the history of Tarifa. I've been going there actually since 2013, and in 2014, I have organized the first time workation there already. And it's really been one of my favorite places in Europe. It's a beautiful small beach town. I will go a little bit deeper into this a little bit later, but just yeah. So for you to know, we have a long history, and also Marina, who is helping us to organize this event. She's also here in the chat. As she's been running a co-living there. She is very well connected. She's a DJ there. So we can really do much more than any other people usually who are organizing workations in this event. And we did it last year, and everything went so well that we just already decided last year, okay, we're going to do it again this year too. Okay. So just for you to know, I mean, the main thing to come to Tarifa is really, and not just by yourself, is that you have a really cool community. We have already sold over 100 tickets, right? So there'll be a lot of people. Some will just join for 1 week, others will join for 2 weeks, and it's really a great way in this like really small town that almost feels, you know, it's very easy to meet up, and so a great chance for all of you to connect and experience this place. So what we're doing this year, actually for the first time, is that we are dividing the program a little bit, right? So the first week is purely focused on business. Of course, we have like yoga sessions or, you know, things for fitness that are happening in the morning already. But what is then happening, how can I say, happening afterwards, is in the second week, we're going to be focused more on wellness topics. So more personal growth, more ecstatic dance, different wellness activities. So for those people, for example, who just work remotely and who are not really so interested into like any entrepreneurship topics, they can just join for the second week, right? So really we are like splitting things a little bit. Of course, like there's still fun program, there's still like a lot of things happening in the evening. There will always be some meetups or different things, but just so that you know that we have this diversification. Okay. So in the second week, the second week of Tarifa will be all about wellness, as I explained here already. Again, in the evening there's program in both weeks, and it's just a great way to divide these topics a little bit. Here are some photos from last year. So we have great connections there to the yoga studio. We have the theater. We actually have a church where we can do events as well, a previous church. You can go on the beach. It's an amazing beach, I think about 6-7 kilometers long, and there are amazing cafes for work as well. The great thing also with Tarifa is at this time of year, it's actually not super busy. It's more like low season, which is also a great opportunity to actually catch the first sunshine coming to Europe, right? Because it's the most southern point in Europe, okay? So just for you to know, many reasons to go. And how does it work? I already explained about the first and the second week. And you can join whatever program you like. Also, our focus is that in the mornings, actually, there's more like co-working, or you can just meet up with other people that you've already been in touch with. Or if you want to do a little day trip to the surrounding areas, you can do this. So most of the program actually that we're doing is only really starting in the afternoon. So we want to give everyone the chance to actually get their work done, right? So this is a problem with most of the other events that we have around, is that they're so packed, there's nobody even able to get any work done. And this is very different with the Tarifa event. We are really giving you the space of the day, and that's also why we do it for 2 weeks, right? To give you the space that you can just bring your job. You can just go there, get things done, but also at the same time, you don't need to worry about meeting any people or whatsoever. Like, we have a great network. There are so many things happening, and I think that's quite unique. And that's why we got so much amazing feedback last year, and that's why we are doing it again this year. Okay, so Mornings, co-working, fitness, networking, whatever you want. And then in the afternoons and evening, we have the program, workshops, restaurants, everything else, okay? There's indoor, outdoor sports. You can play paddle, of course, as well. We're in Spain. Kite surfing, so much more. I will go into this a little bit deeper later, okay? I already talked about these things. We'll also have an unconference. We have local deals. One thing just to keep in mind is we don't have accommodation, but we have recommendations for accommodation. So you can still like team up now and do this together. And I will talk about this. Like Marina actually has got a beautiful co-living where you can stay, or you can also just use the WhatsApp group for all the participants and organize this there. Okay. So now I'm going to go just a little bit and talk about the program, because we already have quite a few amazing speakers on board. You can find all this information on the website. It's on nomadbase.com/Tarifa. If I will also share the link with you later. Okay, so we have Kash, who's the first or the youngest Filipino woman who, with a Filipino passport, has traveled to all countries in the world. She's like super famous actually in the Philippines, and really happy that she's coming. We've been in touch for many years, so finally she can make some time. Ariana, she's talking about AI design. She's doing really, really amazing things currently, also in Bali, where I'm based, and coming to Tarifa, she will really show us how to do true magic with AI. Stella is running incredible UX school online. Michelle runs Remote Rebellion, also how to hire talent, and so much more. Tivo will do a workshop on phone photography. Georg on public speaking. Miriam, who's been going to Tarifa for many, many, many years, is doing amazing breathwork sessions right now in South Africa. She's coming back from Cape Town, lives in her camper van there for many years, and she's also supporting us. And then we have many, many more speakers. So please check out the program, check what we have there. But also what I want to say here is that if you want to do a talk as well, you're more than welcome to do this. We still have like a few slots left, so you can apply. You just need to apply today or tomorrow because it's going to be full very, very soon. But yeah, so we still have a few more slots for people to do workshops, but really, really, again, just like on Nomad Cruise events, it's a lot of diverse program, workshops, something hands-on, but then of course you can also really, Tarifa, we have a lot of other things that I will speak about now as well. So you are more than welcome to be a speaker. You just go to nomadbase.com/speaker and you just fill in your information there. And the other thing that you can do is we're also looking for a few more volunteers. This is all explained on nomadbase.com/volunteer, and it would be great to see you there as well. Okay, so now we will go a little bit more talking about Tarifa. Again, like, it's an incredible town. You have to experience this. This is very unique compared to anything else. It's where Mediterranean and Atlantic meet. We have Africa right in front of the doorstep. So many beautiful cafes. It's low season, so this makes it really, really perfect for us. We're actually really supporting the locals by coming there at this time of the year, because there is all these accommodation options, and yeah, you can actually walk everywhere in 10 minutes. One important thing you might hear this whenever you talk about Tarifa. It is not Tenerife, right? Tenerife is in the south, it's in the Canary Islands, and Tarifa is close to Gibraltar on the most southern tip of Spain. Okay. Water sports paradise, that's how Tarifa actually became famous. The first people who went there were the windsurfers, because it can get sometimes very, very windy. So it's also for kite surfing. You can also go surfing there. So it has got quite a community, and actually while we are there will be a really, really cool kite surf competition, so you can watch this like with some world champions, actually, if the wind is coming in one of those days when we are there. We actually picked the date because it was just after Easter. So this is usually when the town opens up a little bit more. And so the timing of the event is like really, really perfect. The nice thing actually is that Easter is a little bit later this year. So in May, we really can expect like very, very beautiful weather. You can also go whale watching in Tarifa. There's lots of bird watching too. And yeah, there's lots of camper vans. So actually, if you want to come by camper van, that's no problem as well. Like I already mentioned that Miriam is also, has been living there actually in her camper van for many, many years. There are usually around like 800 camper vans. I'm not really sure. Might be actually much more or a little bit less, but it's a lot of people staying there, and incredible nightlife too. And we will also definitely have some time to celebrate. Also thanks to Marina, who's supporting us and is also one of the local DJs. So yeah, you will see it's absolutely worth it to come to this event, and otherwise we wouldn't organize it. If you've been to any of our other events, you know that we always put in a lot of effort in where we go and what we do, and really Tarifa is something that you need to put on the map if you've never been. And as usually, we don't know if we're going to repeat this event next year or not. There's actually a lot of other things we're working on, so if you have the time to do it, then come this year. Okay. Again, a bit more sports outdoors that you can do. And now I'm going to talk a little bit about if you want to stay there, where to stay. Okay. So we have the beach side. You can see this here. Actually, when you are getting the ticket, you will get access to a guide. In this guide, we are explaining everything. But basically, the way it works is that we have the beach side, which is usually like a little bit more expensive, especially if you have a car. I would actually recommend that if you're renting a car, it's better to stay a bit more north on the beach side. In the old town, it's very, very difficult to park, but that's where the co-living is. That's where a lot of restaurants are. So if you don't have a car, it's also perfect. And then the hillside is usually like a little bit cheaper. But if you're staying like inside this triangle of all these things, then you can really walk everywhere in Tarifa within just 10 minutes. Okay. We have a special deal. So if you want to stay in the co-living that Marina owns, who's also helping us to organize the event, just write a quick email to Hola at lacocotera.com. Okay. And she will help you with a deal, or you can actually just check directly on the website and see it there. There are special rates just for this event. So it's really important, if you want to stay together with the community in this co-living, then you book this now, or otherwise you can also coordinate in the WhatsApp group. Okay. Right now we have the tickets still at early bird price. There's no way. Well, it's super cheap. It's 180 euros per week. We're actually not really making any big profits or whatsoever of this event. This is like purely a passion project of mine because I love this destination, and it's like a nice way how we can like show people a little bit, you know, what we're doing, what we're also doing with the other projects. But we're going to raise the prices actually already again next week. So if you want to jump on board, just do it now in the next couple of days. So yeah, it's just 300 euros for the 2 weeks to enjoy this. This is also only possible because we're getting really nice support from the local government, who are helping us with venues and different things. So an amazing event for pretty much almost for free. So if you want to join, just do this now. Get on board now, get your ticket now. And then once you get the ticket, you will get a guide. So in the guide, we're explaining everything. We also have a WhatsApp community. Join that WhatsApp community so you can see if there's anyone who wants to share accommodation or whatsoever. Then you book your flight. Ideally, usually Malaga is the place to go, but sometimes you will also find some good flights to Seville, and you book your accommodation. Getting from Malaga to Tarifa takes about 2 hours, so you can take a bus from the airport. Just make sure you don't arrive too late, right? Arrive before like 4 o'clock, so you still have enough time to travel to Tarifa. If you get a rental car, the rental cars are super cheap. Gold Car, or there's a website actually called Do You Spain. Check there for the rental cars. Just make sure also not to arrive too late. It takes about 2 hours to drive from the airport to Tarifa. Okay. What else? So book now before the prices go up. You will also now have the chance to ask any questions. If you have no questions, that's also absolutely fine. And I have a question, because we're gonna give away a free ticket now. Okay, so just go to the chat, and the question is, in which year did I organize the first workation in Tarifa? I mentioned this quite in the beginning, so just type the year, and the first person who types it right wins a free ticket. Okay. Okay, so we got it right. Heike wins that ticket. So Heike, just please reach out to me on Instagram, and I will send you the ticket code. Johannes Volkner on Instagram, and then I'll send it to you. I'll get this for you. So congratulations, Heike. Great to have you on board. And now, if any one of you has any questions, feel free to ask. So just let me know. One question here from Thriving and Calm. Can I bring a friend who's not a nomad? Of course, you can bring all your friends. This is not a thing just for nomads. I think it's the perfect event to actually try out the remote work lifestyle, right? Like to just bring your work. If you already have a remote job, that's definitely something good to have. And then just come. So it's really for everyone who's like just interested. Just because it's called Nomadbase, that doesn't mean it's just for nomads, right? Is the arrival day the 28th or day before? So the event will start on the 28th, just with a little bit, like with the evening networking, right? So you could already come a day before, but it's okay. But just like get there, around 8 o'clock, because that's when we are going to start. Okay. Can you put the link for the car rental in the chat? doyouspain.com. I will write it here. Just 1 second. I think it's doyouspain.com. So, and then are the excursions included? So what's not included is something like whale watching. We do have a lot of events that are included. We actually have like one kind of fitness event that we are doing for 1.5 hours in the second week. It's really amazing, with headset, with Coco. We did this last year. And but not all like excursions like whale watching are included. There are a few paid things, but the majority of things is free. If you have submitted a talk and you haven't heard from us, then you will get a yes or no within until Wednesday. Okay, so if you have not been selected, then we will update you until next week, Wednesday. Okay. Now, will there be a day trip to Morocco in the second week? We have not yet decided when the day trip to Morocco will be. In case you cannot join us, you can still team up with some people in the second week and go. Like, it's actually super, super easy to do the trip. We can explain everything, but we haven't decided yet exactly when we will do the day trip to Morocco. One thing really important to remember is bring your passport if you are going there. So now I don't see any further questions. If you have nothing, it's perfect. And again, also you can really team up with everyone, right? The program is, as we say, like usually starting more in the afternoons and in the evenings. So if you want to do a day trip and just co-organize with us, you can also do it. There are a million things to do around Tarifa. It's really a beautiful area. The hiking, day trips to Marbella, to Seville. So there will definitely be quite a few people who have cars, and you can just team up and do your own, do also use this opportunity to do your own thing. Okay. What was what was our reasoning to divide the event into two weeks and parts? So actually, I'm in Vietnam at the moment, the Vietnam Nomad Fest, and it's really really cool. And they did divide this event into two parts, and I really like this idea. And so that's how we did it. Like we got some inspiration there, and a big shout out to the Vietnam Nomad Fest. They've been organizing a really really cool event here, so I can also recommend that, and that's why we got this idea to divide it. Okay. So I like this one here. Stefanos, I have to say that last year we had one of the best communities. It will be easy to enjoy the event any way that suits you. That's absolutely true. I think we had, yeah, it is really, really a beautiful place. Even if you cannot join everything, I can just stress out this is something really, really unique and really special. And even though it doesn't really bring us any profit, we are organizing this event because we believe in this. And we don't know how long we're going to continue this. But I can just say if you have the time and if you want to experience something very, very unique, just come. And yeah, like actually over 50% of the people who joined last year bought immediately the ticket for the next year. So I think that that says quite a lot. Okay. And yeah, Kate is asking if there's any way for people to coordinate accommodation together. Yes, so we have a WhatsApp community for everyone who's on board. Just please check the Tarifa guide and right there and join the groups. It's not super active yet, the WhatsApp community, but like just use it, right? Just ask around. And again, we have the beautiful accommodation at Marina at the Cocotera, but also you can use that, or you can just team up with others. The prices for the apartments are actually not super expensive. So yeah, really many beautiful opportunities. Are there any further questions? Then you can ask now, and otherwise we are going to close this session now. I thank everyone for joining us here tonight. I hope that this was valuable for you. I hope to see many of you in Tarifa. I hope you can yeah, help us spread the word a little bit. If you have someone you know who might join, this is really a beautiful way to also reconnect with your other nomadic friends or friends who work remotely and just like really enjoy this a little bit. So yeah, so just let us know where just looking forward to see you all. It's just a little bit over 1 month from now on, and it's going to be a really beautiful event. And that's all I can say right now. It's getting actually pretty late here in Vietnam. So I will close this now. And yeah, thank you all for joining us tonight. And we will be in touch soon. And I'm looking forward to see many of you very soon in Tarifa. So all the best wherever you are, all around the world. And thank you so much. Have a good day.